What's going on, guys? My name's Commander, and welcome to League Center for January 18th, 2017. We have a lot of news to cover. There's a lot of matches to discuss. There's some awesome replays, and at the end, you're going to see a at least one of my favorite coaches that I get to watch play, and that is 27, coach of the Lily Cove Law Punnies and many other teams. So He'll be on here many times, but this is going to be his first time. So, without further ado, let's get to the news. Speaking of Zastal, this is week 4, the end of week 3 and the beginning of week 4. Week 4 has begun. You may battle. We're a quarter of the way done. Blah blah blah. Blue and Oaks right now have a very big combined have a 6-0 plus 28 differential. And there's a lot of free agent trades that have been made. You can see if the playoffs were today, it would be Blue, Pedro, Ice, Dash, and Twang from the West Conference, and Oaks, Cheat, AJ, 27, No Jones from the East Conference, and then the wild card would be Cal or Zach, probably Cal, and then Skylar versus Techno, which after Techno's previous victory, Techno could potentially pull that off. Moving on to the TISA is done, but Ozzy and Goku, which was a 6-0 on Ozzy's end, as you'll see. A lot of awesome matches, with the match of the week being 27 versus Big Bad, which you'll see here, and is the Pee Your Pants week, or the Pee Your Pants replay of the week. You get the picture. Right now, Ozzy, myself, and Braden are leading, because me and Braden have 4-0 wins. Ozzy has a 6-0 win. And week 2 should make things harder for those who had an easy week 1. Watch out for 27 versus Ozzy, which should be the battle of the best. In the IDL, we have the IDL Season 2 champion, being Corey, coach of the Corona Caterpies. He is a 2-time IDL winner. He won Season 1, and now he's won Season 2. In the ICL, Combat, who we interviewed week 1 of 2017, is the winner of the ICL, going 11-0. Plus 33, beating Mick Sablo for Combat's 3rd championship. Speaking of the ICL, we have the roster for ICL Season 2 being Point Blank, Combat Mystic, Rob, Matrix from the IDL, Inu, Zora, John, Swerve, Admiral, Pokecraft Master, Hartnage, Hiker Toad, Sloppy, Dr. Piplup, Jay Reezy, and Berserk Drampa. You'll be seeing some of them, like Point Blank, I would assume, and Matrix being on the show probably within the next few weeks or so. And you know Combat, who just won previous season. And then for the IDL and ICL off season, here's the drafts for this week, or the whatever you want to call it. It's draws would be the best. So, House of Envy versus Team Aspire, and who's facing who, and what Pokemon they can use, and then PMU against the community. Just saying, just pointing out that TK got really screwed over. He has to face Scotty, who has Mega Glade and Talonflame for himself, while TK, Technical Knight, only has Stunfisk and Dewgong. And then the GFL, which is kind of ran by KMJ, who is a Delta Beta member, will be featured next week and with the matches. However, there's no matches done. So, with all that said, we are now going to move on to the replays for this week. And there are some pretty darn good replays. Here is your replays for the week, and That Really Shouldn't Have Happened play goes to myself in the Zastal Season 1 Week 3 game against the Victoria Vaporeons. It goes Petro. Sylveon comes in against this Hydreigon, as it's going to be a switch into Empoleon as we wish up. And we're going to go into Absol as he uses Roar. However, that shouldn't have happened is because it landed on... I still had Magic Bounce on, and that really screwed me over, because that meant that I didn't OHKO right here. And yeah, and that crit as well. Back-to-back crits and Aqua Jet. So that is the That Shouldn't Have Happened play. Next, we're moving on to the Pee Your Pants game, and this is the TISA Season 2 Week 1, 27 versus Big Bad. with Big Bad just having to be able to use Clefable to take out Mudsdale and Slowbro. So it's going to be moonlighting up here as just continuously clicking Earthquake while this Clefable is at +1s. Just continuously moonlight. Down to 1%. Another Calm Mind up. Almost. And it's going to come down to if a +2 can take out this Slowbro at 96. And it can. And that was the Pee Your Pants game of the week. And now we're going to move on to the RCS play of the week. And this is Berries. This is IDL Season 2. Finals match, Dark versus Banded Caterpie. The Latios is in and going to be slowly taking out this Empoleon. And Dark's going to make the right play going into Absol, or not Absol, into Weavile now. He clicks Knockoff, which it's a Colbur Berry. Easily could have done Icicle Crash and a Biachi Berry, but he took the chance, and that pretty much sealed the game. And the last one this week is going to be the 6-0 of the week, Blue, who was interviewed last week. Evidently heard me say that there wasn't a 6-0 for that week, so he went and did a 6-0 himself in Zastal, facing Zach. He's in with Perry here, his Porygon 2, as Necrozma goes down. It's going to be into Trevenant as Perry sets up a substitute, taking the Leech Seed. And it's going to be sitting here waiting it out. As Crobat comes in, obviously you can't Toxic a Crobat. Roosting up, send in a Tri-Attack. That does about as much as a Roost should. Toxicking the Perry, because Infiltrator is a thing. Going into Swampert here to take out the substitute as Toxicking the Swampert now. Perry will live a Waterfall and click Recover. And then sooner enough, oh, here's the switch into Trevenant again, as it's going to be a switch into Venusaur to click Synthesis to take a Will-O-Wisp, which really doesn't work unless it's a physical Mega Venusaur, but it's special, so it's just waiting right now. As it's a rest harvest set. And now it's going to be a switch into Salamence, who can take a Will-O-Wisp, and it doesn't matter because I believe it's a special set. It's going to be a Dragon Dance up right here. Take the Leech Seed. Switch into Kyurem, which was a mistake, because it's going to be another Dragon Dance, and so this has to be Scarf Kyurem to take out Salamence, but Outrage, and it's just going to be clicking Outrage to finish off the game. And with Moxie, mind you. It's going to go into Swampert here. Outrage is going to take out Swampert with a crit. That confuses the Salamence, but puts up the Moxie. And then it's going to come down to if Trevenant can OHKO, or if you can OHKO Trevenant with Outrage, and you can. So Blue gets the 6-0 for this week. Now you're going to see all the matches for the week, along with the interview of 27. The audio is really screwed up, and you did not get my audio for the interview. However, you got his, and he does a lot of explaining, and you can kind of tell what I'm saying from what I'm talking about. But this will be, and I'll cut into it, but this will be the interview with 27, who is a TISA coach and a Zastal coach, doing very well in Zastal and coming off of a really rough week 2 of TISA. Welcome back to the second half of League Center, where today we have the Zaston, the TISA coach, 27 coach of the Lily Cove Law Punnies, the California Crazy Diamonds, about everything else under the sun. He probably has like 7 other teams, but this is him and this is the interview, so enjoy.
That nobody made a logo for. I was like, all I need is somebody to put Crazy Diamond in front of a circle, and no one wanted to do it. I don't have paint, I have a Mac. No one would do it. Unless my power goes out. But I'm okay, all things considered. Can we not mention my TISA differential or anything? Let's not talk about that. I want to explain that. I want to preface. You can talk about the game that happened today, but like I just want to preface. I want to apologize to all my fans. Like I just want to say, like, I'm sorry. I dropped the ball. I busted out today. It was fun though. It was fun, but I'm definitely gonna 6-0 the next person I play. So there's that. I wouldn't call it bloody. I call it he crit me and I didn't get a roll and I lost 6-0. We ain't got. Well, it's not really different. It's not really different. What was supposed to happen was, week 3 happened, and then Taco was like, I'm dropping Tapu Koko. And I wanted it really bad. And then he gave it to Ben, and Ben was like, oh, I guess I have Tapu Koko now. And then, then I was talking with my analyst, and he was like, Gothitelle, cause I have like a U-turn, the Volt Switch, Baton Pass, Core, hard into Shadow Tag with Trap, forcing people to run Shed Shell and stuff. And I wanted it, and I was like, no one else is gonna get this. And of course, a certain somebody was like, I want to just ruin this guy's fun and outbid him for this thing. And I was like, I'm not willing to give up like half my team for this goth psychic Pokemon that's only good because it can trap stuff. So I was like, whatever, I'll get Houndoom. And then I got something else. I got Roserade when I dropped Amoonguss, because Roserade is really fucking strong. Like, it's stupid how strong Roserade is. Like, with only 125 special attack, it's really strong. Because it has like Leaf Storm and Technician, so its hidden powers hit harder. And it's got like spikes and stuff for no reason. I have to fight AJ, who is currently propositioning for Quiver Pass to Xurkitree, which is stupid, and Dash is stupid for giving it to him, because he's doing the thing that he yelled at Cheat for doing back in ULBA, when he gave Techno Excadrill when he had T-Tar, and we were all like, why did you do it? And Cheat was like, because it doesn't bother me, I don't play him. But it's like, you're just giving him the league now. No one can beat this. Like, he had a broken offensive core, and no one, like, could feasibly break it. And she did not care at all. And now, you're giving this Metin just Quiver past to Xurkitree with Beast Boost. How do you expect anyone could possibly ever beat that. Like, really? I don't know what you think. Like, I don't know what you think. Like, when you play him and you get 6-0'd, then maybe you'll understand how badly you screwed up and you're ruining everyone's life. And he's trying to do it for only Klefki. He's like, I don't want anything else, I just want Klefki. Like, that is not worth just a Klefki. Oh, it was banned for 24 hours. And then someone left, and it came back. And okay, can we talk about the game again for a minute? How about you just tell them what happened, and then I'm gonna start my Johns. AV Adamant Mudsdale that would have also killed with Earthquake. So, well, Celesteela's Heavy Slam did not kill, even though it probably should have. I was mad. That I had about 0 answers for on my whole team, and couldn't really stop anyway, aside from Thundy's T-Wave, but let's be real, that's missing anyway. You miss the T-Wave, and that's when you click X. Raichu, I did that play on purpose. People are gonna be like, why'd you go hard into it? Like, I went Mudsdale because I expected not Slowking to come out, and then when it did, I was like, oh shit. I'll just go Raichu now, because even if he scalds me, or like he Psyshocks or Nasty Plots or whatever, Sash, and like he probably burned me with Modem by that point, but I was just like, whatever, this is expendable technically, because I have Endeavor, and I was just like, whatever, I'll just Endeavor this down, plus Toxic, he has to switch then, or to Endeavor Dougie when it came in, so he could trap it. I was really expecting him to trap that, and he didn't do it, and I was like, oh shit, that's very bad. And then, and the other thing that really upset me was, I had Specs Shaman. I was like, okay, I'm speed creeped to Volcanion. If he, for some reason, for any feasible reason, is Scarf, I'm going to lose. And then he was, and I did. I was upset. I wasn't like broken up, because I was like, what could I really do to stop this? But I was like, I'm mad that you would like bring this. I was also mad that he brought Modem. I was like, what does this do to me? Why'd you bring this? I have like counters. Why did you bring this? How did you know like I wouldn't bring any of my counters for this? Like, I had 4 things like that just deal with that, and I didn't bring any of them. I was mad. I was really upset that he would just like do that in my face, and it worked. I was like, dude, fuck this. Well, whatever. It's like life is like this crazy mystical thing, and sometimes you just go out like a buster. There's nothing you can do about it. Shoutouts to Mango.
So that's all the time that we're going to have today. Thank you, 27, for joining us, and you'll see.
And by the way, I'm 6-0 in blue next week, so that's happening.
You will see.
It's not happening. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. I'm not agreeing to anything. This comes out next week. I get 6-0 again. I didn't say anything.
We will see you guys next week for, I don't know who I'll interview. I'll find someone. That's like...
Follow me on